It's an incredibly immersive experience with a stable of unicorns. There are some very special people here who just throw themselves into this experience in this incredibly biodiverse jungle. It's magical with warm water and consistent waves and incredible instruction. It's just, I can't get enough.
I said that if you want to learn how to surf and do it right, this is the place to do it. The last time I was able to surf was here 2 years ago, and 5 of us signed up at the same time because we really enjoyed hanging out together at that time. So we all back.
My best friend on the planet I went to college with, we came here together for the first time years ago, and now our group has expanded. We've brought people we love, we've brought kids.
I keep coming back to Surf Simply because it just feels like home. At the same time, there's always something to learn and just helping me in my progression and getting better and better, learning new skills.
I was a keen surfer before coming to Surf Simply, but terrible. I think it's my fourth or fifth time coming here. It's just an unbelievable experience. It's by far and away the #1 vacation choice.
We hadn't traveled at all since March and had barely left our town, so I think we were looking forward to this. So it was much needed little break to recharge.
So 2 years ago we came to Surf Simply the first time and learned so much in that time here that we scheduled our time to come back here 2 years later.
And my dad was the one who got me on the surfboard when I was around 8 years old, and so I had a little bit of experience growing up, but this has really been my first full week of surfing.
It's one of the best experiences you can have, especially from learning how to surf and developing your skills. But it's also the family, the community that exists here. We feel like we're constantly coming back to our family down here, which we love.
What I really like about the coaching methodology is how they break it down, and it's building block on building block on building block. And I think that's why people progress so quickly.
And then you can sort of focus on one little thing at a time that makes such a big difference rather than trying to do everything at once.
For me, it's very important to feel that I am supported. I feel that the coaches really care about how I'm doing, not only physically, but also how comfortable I am in the water. Nothing can replace that for me.
For me, it's the video feedback. I think it's the biggest thing, because sometimes you think you're surfing amazing and you're doing everything amazing, but then when you see it on video, you look absolutely terrible. So I feel like that's it's a good wake-up call to improve.
I like the levels, so they have levels 1 through 4. So I started at level 1, just starting in the white water, and then made my way up to level 3 by the end of the week.
Yeah, no, I think it's nice to have goals, and if you're going to train, it's good to have goals, and every day they had a different goal, and oftentimes you can achieve it.
With Teal and Harry the first week, and then Jesse the second week. And the explanations and the scientific understanding of like, hey, here's how surfing works and this piece of surfing works is super useful.
I'll give a huge shout out to Derek. He is an awesome coach and he has such high energy, so I really feel like I learned from the best of the best.
I had Harry and Marilyn. It's amazing how much you don't know. It's often the little things, and maybe you learn one little thing 100 times and you're suddenly twice as good.
My dad and I had Will, so it's been nice being able to do the theory lessons together and see each other surfing, and also just being together out on the water has been nice.
Working with Tommy is always great. Best buddy and your best cheerleader, also your toughest critic. Worked on so many good things this week.
This week my coach was Harrison, and he's just a very calm, methodical, and very sweet person to be around.
Jordan and I share a lot of history in the sense that she grew up on the mountain. She's very easygoing and makes it an enjoyable process.
Highlight of the week, I guess 3 things. 1 was just awesome waves, learned so much, got better at cross-stepping. 2, just the people, familiar faces. 3 is just, the staff. Coaches are terrific, so much fun to hang out with.
Highlight of the week for me has been how many times I've been completely independently picking the waves, going for them, and catching them. I did a lot of things on my own. That's amazing. I love that.
It's fun watching, your significant other like learn and progress and like do some stuff like that. You had an amazing 2 weeks.
Being able to serve at a location that has very predictable conditions and predictable waves at a beautiful resort with great food. I don't know how much more you can ask for.
For me, it's the coconuts. The coconuts here are absolutely amazing. You just like bash it open and then drink it from a straw. And I've never had a coconut like that in my life.
So honestly, my highlight of the week was actually being in the group with my son Jeff. He's the one 10 years ago that got me into surfing. I'm nowhere near his ability, but we got to be in the same group.
Learning that it was Tommy's last week was definitely sad, but I was happy for him and his new adventures. But it was very poetic to have him kind of bookend my career in a way at Surf Simply.
I'm sleeping 8 hours a night. I'm eating organic, beautifully prepared food. I'm stretching. I'm getting massage and being, instructed by coaches who are extraordinary teachers.
The group was awesome. What does make it great is all the time that we spend outside of surfing together, looking at videos, having the meals, and that's always wonderful at Surf Simply.
I feel like we all cheer each other on. We're supportive in the water to each other. Their victories become our victories, and it was a super fun group.
We were kind of the newbies here. They've mostly been here before, but they were certainly all welcoming, certainly all interesting. Just a very nice group of welcoming people. What more could you ask for?
We all have the love of surfing together, and so our family just keeps growing and growing, and we love everyone.
I think it's really rare in life where you have a place where the energy that you feel from the people's awesome, that there's this hobby of yours where you're trying to progress that's really challenging and difficult, and they're able to package all of that in kind of this 6-star setting. It ticks all the boxes in my mind.
I would say it's what I would expect some sort of professional athlete to train with. You get tremendous coaching, you have goals every day, you're fed well, you're cared for.
You come here and you get to nerd out about surfing in addition to all the amazing food and the people, and it's such a great environment. And so it's all of those pieces together to then give you tools that you can go and use anywhere else when you go surfing.
You can relax knowing that everything is almost planned for you. The itinerary is already set. You don't have to stress about that. You can just show up and be present.
And if you have any interest in learning how to surf, I cannot think of a more incredibly immersive and unique opportunity.
The whole kitchen staff is so amazing. The food is like, it's better than any restaurant. I go anywhere. I mean, and you get it all day, every day.
Yeah, the food is amazing, and Dennis and the team, are just super creative.
I ate more things that I have never had before, and every single one was delicious.
And even for me, I have like a gluten allergy, and they were so accommodating, and all the food is so delicious.
It's like such an essential part of the whole experience because it's delicious, it's healthy. The highlight was this morning at breakfast. Mona made the most perfect breakfast that's ever been made. Hash brown, avocado, fried egg, beef cashew and vinegar sauce, bacon on the side. Bacon's always good.
I really feel like Derek gave me a launching pad, and I feel like he just launched me now, so I have the skills and tools to be able to go back home and be able to surf on my own.
I just want to say thank you. So much fun. It's such a good place and such an amazing experience that you've created, and I just love it here. So thank you so much for doing it.
I mean, Surf Simply is simply the best. It's just an amazing little oasis. You get to enjoy the company of great people. You learn about surfing, you learn about the ocean, and it's nice to forget about life for a little while and just focus on the simple things that can bring you joy.
We're so grateful to be able to still engage in this in 2020 in a year that's been so crazy for a lot of us. It felt like a little bit of normalcy again to come down here and have familiar faces and friends and people that we really care about doing what we love. So nothing but gratitude.
Amazing trip. And with the backdrop of this insane year, all the more special.
I think the better question to ask is, what has been the highlight of your year? And I would say this week has been the highlight of my year. You guys are awesome.
Can we stay?
Continue.
Keep it going.
Continue.